Welcome to Randwick Architecture on Show. Once again, tonight's renovating heritage properties. It's on, yes, sorry. First of all, I would like to welcome Mayor Kathy Neilson to welcome you all.
Thanks very much, Andrew.
I'll pass it on to you.
Thank you. Well, thanks very much, Andrew, and good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Town Hall. This is, of course, one of the old rooms, but it's more exciting when you go further in, but we're not doing that tonight. On behalf of the Council, I'd like to welcome you to our third talk of the Architecture on Show series for 2018. And before we commence, I would like to acknowledge that we are meeting on the land of the Bidjigal people and the Gadigal peoples who occupied the Sydney coast, being the traditional owners, and on behalf of Randwick City Council, I acknowledge and pay my respects to the elders past and present, and to any Aboriginal people who are in attendance today. Randwick Council is well known for promoting good design outcomes, well, we try to be, well known for good design outcomes in our local government area. Hi, Nolene. Come and have a drink first. And the Architectural on Show series is an important part of our design excellence agenda, and we are extremely pleased to welcome again and partner with the Australian Institute of Architects and host these talks for the 6th year running. And Architecture on Show provides an important avenue for the community to learn more about the design process, exchange ideas, and actively engage with the architects and designers responsible for creating award-winning architecture and urban design projects in our city. And tonight's talk will focus on renovating heritage properties, a very important topic. And what are heritage properties? What do they tell us? And how do we conserve them? Well, I don't think I'll talk about that point because I'm hoping our architects will tell us that. And Andrew, if we need to know more, I'm expecting that you will fill us in with more details. So I won't say more about that, but I will just boast that Randwick City is the second oldest local government area in Sydney. That's, of course, after the City of Sydney. And it was proclaimed in 1859. By 1900, about 90% of our population was living in the suburb of Randwick, with the remaining in Coogee and Kensington. And the buildings, places and monuments around us provide glimpses to our rich history. Our heritage buildings can tell us many things, and this understanding increases our respect for their fabric. When was it built? Who built it? And what materials and detailing were used and why? How big was the building? And what were the most important rooms? How did the people use their gardens? They're all questions we should ask as we're walking past buildings in our area. Our speakers tonight will shed some light on how we can look after our heritage buildings and places, so that our inheritance from the past can be passed on to future generations. And our two guest speakers tonight are Mandy Purcell of Modern Heritage Matters, who will discuss how a good understanding of heritage can lead to the transformation of old buildings to meet the desire for contemporary living, while also achieving design excellence. And she will explain what heritage listings mean, what the process is for change, and how the best results from this process can be achieved. And we've got Brad Muller of DM2 Architecture, and he will be talking about approaches to the parameters of character and heritage, citing examples of the alterations and additions to the local heritage item at the Greville Street residence in Clovelly. That's the picture of it. And we're all very interested to find out more about that. And of course, I warmly extend my gratitude to our MC tonight, Andrew Nimmo, the New South Wales Chapter President of the Australian Institute of Architects, who's been instrumental in coordinating this series of talks in conjunction with the Council for the last 6 years. And tonight's lecture will provide an opportunity to learn about renovating heritage properties. I encourage you to participate in discussions during the question and answer session that will follow the talks. Thank you.